Does this ever happen to you? Silver Sharpies, always running out of ink.
Oh man, out of ink already.
Do you spend too much money on silver Sharpies?
And these are all dry too.
Well, do we have a solution for you? Introducing silver pens. Look at those thin lines.
It's so thin.
Unlike those fat Sharpies, which can get ink all over the place, these silver pens are great for maintaining better accuracy when tracing patterns, especially with those tiny pieces. With those old traditional Sharpie lines, you just don't know where to cut.
Wow, what else can you tell me about these pens?
Using everyday ballpoint pen technology, no longer do you need to worry about wasting excess ink, meaning these last much, much longer.
How much longer?
Much longer.
There has to be a catch, right? These things have to cost an arm and a leg.
Unlike those expensive Sharpies, which can cost around $4 for a pack of 2, silver pens are only $8 for a pack of 50.
Holy moly, that's quite a deal. Where can I get these pens?
Amazon. Or probably anywhere else online too. Click in the description now, and you can receive a pack of 100 pen inserts for only $8. Click now. This video is not affiliated with Amazon, the seller of these pens, ballpoint pens in general, or any other writing utensils. Please stay tuned for a few more seconds to hear a word from our crafter.
Thanks for watching. Full credit for this video goes to Heroes Workshop. A couple months ago, they put out this video here that covers the same exact subject. I didn't plan on making this video until I actually tried these pens out for myself. When I saw the video that he made, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I'll give them a try. I thought I'll just buy a pack and whatever. Worst case scenario, I'm out $8. And then I gave them a try. And I'm not even kidding. The last 3 weeks, I used one pen and it's still not done yet. If you can see this up close, bottom one's full, top one, that's 3 weeks worth of usage. This thing, I'm getting my money's worth out of this. So the link that he provides in his video is for this. This is a 100 pack of the pen inserts. When I bought them and I got them and I realized, oh crap, they don't come with pens. So I ended up buying this pack, which is also $8, and it comes with the actual pens. So you get 50 some inserts plus I think 3 pens. So now I have 150 inserts. This pen alone has already lasted me 3 weeks and it's only half down. When I say that this is like way more bang for your buck, this is $16. This is gonna last me years. And literally, these are probably gonna dry themselves out before I get to use them. And what's nice, until they do get used, you can see there is, it looks like some kind of, I'm not sure what they use in pens at the very end. This red part here keeps obviously that all dry, but the front also has a little cap on it. And every single one has one of these caps. So I don't expect these to actually get dry. But that said, you saw the lines that I showed differently. The Sharpies are insanely thick and these pens are insanely thin. Now they are ballpoint pens, so you might consider that to be an issue when you're doing your lines because it might leave a little bit of an indentation in your foam. But because it is so thin, your precision when it comes to actually cutting your foam, you have only that line to follow. So you're cutting right on that indentation, so it's not a big deal. I don't think it was originally his idea in his video. I if I remember right, I do believe that he got the idea from one of his fans. But again, I didn't want to make this because he had already made it. But after trying it, I was like, I need to share this with my viewers too, and anyone else who sees it. Because the more people who use these things, the better. Because I'm not kidding. This can lead up to a huge portion of your craft project. Anytime I'm doing a cosplay or something like that, I'm going through so many of these. Like for every roll of foam I'm using probably 4 to 5 Sharpies. So far, I've been doing 3 weeks worth of work and I've used half of one of these, and it's amazing. Partially, I think it is because it is a ballpoint pen, so you're not getting that real fat line, so that's a waste of ink, really. These, you're not getting that waste. So yes, check out the link in the description. I have a link for both of these, the 100 pack that Heroes Workshop originally mentioned, and then the 50 pack that I think I bought, if I remember right, that came with the actual pen caps as well. Either or is going to last you a long time, and you never have to really worry too much about, oh crap, my pen's dry, or my marker's dry, I got to go run to Walmart. Because when you have so many of these and they last so long, when you get down to a couple more, it's just like, I'll just order it by the time I run out, you know, whatever. But you want to do the math. I don't know, I want to make this last longer than it needs to, but just do the math. Half of these is probably so far the equal of maybe 5 of these. So one of these might actually equal 10. So right there, I don't know. I don't feel like doing the math. I'm way too lazy. I might pop the number up on here for you to see how much a single 50 pack will equal in Sharpies, money-wise. So you're saving a ton of money if you use these instead. So when I say stop using Sharpies, stop using them. Like, they have their uses. I still like to use them, especially when I'm doing duct tape templates and I'm trying to draw my lines. If I screw up, a silver Sharpie just covers up the black and it makes it blend right in with the silver, and it works. And you can also just use another piece of tape, but it's a technique I like to use these for. So these still do have their purposes. It's just that they're expensive, even in comparison to normal black Sharpies. So if you like to use black foam, like most of us do, and you need to use your silver ink, yeah, the ink that's in these is the exact same ink in those Sharpies. Not even kidding. Get these instead. Again, full credit for this idea goes to Heroes Workshop. I'll leave a link in the description for his original video. Throw him a subscribe if you haven't, because he makes great templates, of which I've used in the past myself. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.